What does it mean to fear God? Now when people hear that, they think that it's like a literal fear of God. While yes, that is a part of it, it's deeper than that. And today I want to dive deeper into what it actually means to fear God. So if you look at Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction, because wisdom and knowledge will correct you. It will correct you to wrongdoings. It's going to change you. And these foolish people, they don't want to be changed. They want to be stuck in their old ways. They want to just live a lie. Just like Mark the Messenger said, instead of living your best life, you're living their best lie. And some people would rather just live a lie. They don't want to have the Holy Spirit. They don't want to change from their ways. They don't want to deal with that. So they'd rather just stay in their ways. Next up, Proverbs chapter 8 verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, in the evil way. In the froward mouth do I hate. So you gotta hate what God hates, bro. He hates arrogancy, prideful people, stuck up people. He hates the evil way, which is like the broad, wide path that talks about Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 and 14. There's a broad path, which many people are on, and the narrow path, only few find it. For example, like doing sins like sleeping around with people, getting drunk, watching PE, just all these wickedness in a froward mouth, a mouth that just talks bad about people, just hates, just you want good to come out of your mouth. It says in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29, I think, that let no corrupt communication come out of your mouth. In the next one, Psalms chapter 111, verse 10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. So you gotta keep God's laws, statutes, commandments, all of it. The laws are not done away with. It says in Matthew chapter 5 verse 17 through 20, Jesus didn't come to destroy the law, he came to fulfill it. So you gotta apply the whole thing or nothing. There's no cherry picking. There's no excuse that, oh, that's the Old Testament. You don't have to keep that. The laws still apply. Job chapter 28 verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. Next up, Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now Israel, that doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul. So you gotta be walking in truth. Joshua chapter 24 verse 14. Now therefore fear the Lord, and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. So do not serve false gods, only the Most High of Israel, the God of Israel. Next up, 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 14. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him. So this is another form of God's judgment. If you truly fear God, then you're not going to want to sin, because you know that it's going to open up demonic doors. Like, it's going to make you think twice. Let's pretend you want to watch P, but the fear of God is stopping you. Like, oh, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to open up that door, because it's going to allow God to judge me, and he's going to allow evil spirits to torment me, because that's a form of judgment. Same thing with Saul. Saul was trying to take out David, because David was next up king, and Saul didn't want him to take his place, so he tried to take him out, and God didn't like that, so he took away the Holy Spirit, and he had an evil spirit attack Saul for his disobedience. But count it all joy, because God says he chastises the people he loves, his children, sons and daughters. He's doing it out of love, just like a father in real life. If you disobey, you're gonna get the belt, start whipping you. You know what I mean? I know in today's age they count that as abuse, but it's discipline, bro. To make you not want to do it again, make you think twice, like, ooh, like maybe I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to deal with God's judgment. I don't want to deal with the consequences, all that. And also, fearing God is not just fearing his judgment only. It's it's also having a deep respect of God's immense power, holiness, and majesty. Next up, it also says to only fear God. It said this in Matthew chapter 10, verse 28, and Luke chapter 12, verse 5, because people, they can kill your flesh, but God, He has the power to send you to hell. So only fear God. He has all the power in this universe, all the authority, all the power. So, well, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you finally know now what the fear of God is. I hope this makes you want to fear Him. I pray that this video edifies you, plants a seed in you, to start fearing God, start locking in more, to stop sinning as much if you're dealing with that. Because of God's judgment, I hope this puts the fear of God in you even more if you're in that situation. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.